Hello and welcome to my knitting podcast. My name is Jana, and this is my little corner of the internet where I'm going to be talking about my knitting. I have a few whips to show you. I also have some reviews on a few project bags and Twizzters, yarn holders. I would like to say that the project bags and the Twizzter scissors, the project bags and the Twizzters I bought with my own money. They were not gifted to me. I'm not a big enough of a knitting podcaster right now. So these are my personal reviews of items that I bought myself with my own money. I would like to mention that before going into the products. I use them all the time and I love them. And I wish I had a code for the knitting Swan, but I don't. So let's get started. The first whip I'm going to show you, it's in my project bag. I think it's called the Flower Doodle by the Knit Swan. The Knitting Swan. It's from the UK. And this is an earlier version of her collection. She's got a new collection out called the Poppy Collection. She also has a few more notion bags besides just the large project bags. And her Poppy collection is very beautiful and I wish I had one. Also, I think Inga from the Knitting Tradition, she showed off her Poppy bag and I think a notion bag or a needle holder bag, and they were both beautiful. By the way, Inga from I watch a lot of YouTube knitting podcasts. And Inga from Knitting Traditions is one of my favorites. She's also very nice to talk to on Instagram. And she's been very helpful. She's the inspiration for one of the whips I'm going to show you. And also, I seem to like to knit everything that she knits. Because we have the same style. Even though I'm here in the southern United States, in Georgia. And she's all the way in Norway. But we have communicated, and she's around my age, so it's a lot of fun to talk to her. And this whip is attached to my Twizzters. So this is my Talvinen. And I am a few rows short of finishing the yoke. Where's the back? There's the back. And it's in Biche et Bouche. Let me see if I can. Kind of awkward stage to be showing it off at, but it's Biche et Bouche, petite lamb's wool, and soft orange brown and beige. I believe I ordered the soft orange brown from the Woolly Thistle because at the time Biche et Bouche did not have it. Did not have it in stock online. And also these Twizzters by this Twizzters I think I'm saying that right, are handy. And they just come apart like this. And you can slide your yarn on and off. And then oh, that wasn't on right. So you put it on like this. There, now it's on. And you can walk with your knitting. Maybe not while doing color work, but once I get to the body, I can start walking with this whip. Let's see. Now, another bag that I really love is by the Tea Hill Cottage, and I got this at my local yarn store before she closed. The Woolly Jackalope Fiber Company. In the middle of a row. Okay. And this is all tangled up. Okay. So this bag has a Robert Frost poem. And just look at that sparkle. I love it. I usually use this bag, and I also will attach leather straps to this bag too, by the Tea Hill Cottage. She makes gorgeous bags. They both do. Did I mention that this one has pockets all the way around? All the way around. They're large pockets. And this one has two huge pockets too, on the inside, and it's pretty. Okay, so this, in the middle of a row, is the start of a Cumulus tee, and I need to put it on a bigger needle. By Petiteknit. The Cumulus tee by Petiteknit. I'm not quite yet ready to join the body. But it's very neon, and I don't think the true color is showing up on here very well. But anyway, this is Perennial by Kelborn Woolens. I got this in Arkansas. It's 60% superwash merino, 25% Surrey alpaca, and 15% nylon. And it's 497 yards per, or 454 meters. And that is the yarn for that. And then another sweater whip. So this is a partially drafted colorwork sweater that I'm working on. It uses Rama garn, Rama Fino. It uses Rama Fino, and I tried designing the sweater using the in and out raglan recipe, but adding colorwork to the in and out raglan recipe proved very troublesome, and so I modified the Tolsta tee by Rebecca Clow. I modified it to have 3 raglan stitches instead of 1, and I cast on for her fingering weight version in a size 3. My Talvinen is a size 4, by the way. Tangled up. It's a size 4. And this is a size 3. Because I started to make a few of Rebecca Clow's Tolsta tees in a size 3, and those seem to fit well. And so I'm going to stick this into a cardigan afterwards. This is inspired by Inga from the Knitting Traditions. She posted on her Instagram stories an image of a sweater that we both wanted. It was a sample that somewhere in Norway when she went shopping for yarn, and it was a size small, so I figured out the motif for the flowers and the leaves, and I'm going to do my own rendition of it. It's not going to be exactly the same, but it'll be very similar. And I really like this brown yarn, Rama. Rama wool is so, whoops, throwing yarn at you. No, I'm allergic to wool. I have a lanolin allergy, as I found out. I could not knit for 3 months because I reacted to a sweater that I washed that I got in Scotland. I went to Scotland for Christmas for 3 weeks, and it was great. I really loved it over there. I went to Edinburgh and Glasgow, and we went somewhere on the coast, the opposite of Edinburgh. We stayed in a marina. It was really fun. And I had, oh goodness, it'll come to me. Haggis. For the first time, I had haggis. So, anyway, so this is the Rama yarn. And it will eventually be a full sweater. So it's not much to show you right now. Here's the swatch that I did. I just did a sleeve cuff. See? a really quick and dirty way to a quick way to do a swatch is to just swatch in the round. And I did a sleeve cuff because that was easier for me. And I don't like swatching, but I will swatch. And also, now I have these buttons. For the cardigan, and I don't know yet if I'm going to use these or use a smaller wooden round button that I have. What I may do is save these for a cardigan. I may save these for a cardigan and hold on to these for a later project. Now, I have a few more whips, but unfortunately they're not here with me. And so those will have to be shown to you at a later time. I apologize for this being such a short video, but I am dealing with a moth infestation at the moment, and so most of my yarn is baking in my car to kill off the moth larvae. So I don't know if anyone has had to deal with that before, but to be on the safe side, that's what I have done with all of my yarn, except for a few whips that I'm knitting on. I haven't seen any signs of them in my yarn or in my stash, but just to be on the safe side, I thought that would be a good idea. So it's all bagged up and in my car in the heat of the summer for a few weeks. So when I bring my yarn back in, I'll do a video on my huge stash. So until next time, happy knitting.